20 alarming signs your cat is desperately asking for help and exactly how to respond before it's too late. Welcome back to meowing, your cozy, podcast-style sanctuary where we uncover the fascinating facts, touching stories, and surprising scientific insights about our feline companions. Every piece of content here is crafted with deep love, empathy, and research because we believe that truly understanding your cat can transform their entire existence. Now, let me pose a question. Has your cat ever behaved strangely? Perhaps meowing with a different tone, retreating into hiding without warning, or gazing at you with eyes that seem to plead, "Please see me." Often, what appears to be a quirky habit is actually a silent, desperate cry for assistance. In fact, one of the signals we will discuss today might look like pure affection, but it could actually be your cat begging you to acknowledge their suffering. Before we begin, I have a small favor to ask. This isn't for the channel's benefit, but for your cat's well-being. If you love them and truly want to understand their inner world, please hit the like button and subscribe right now. It takes a mere second, but it pushes this video out to other cat lovers who might be missing these crucial warning signs. Trust me, by the end of this, you'll be glad you did. Number 1. Sounds and behaviors. Let's dive into the subtle, surprising, and sometimes heartbreaking ways cats call out for help without uttering a single word. Sudden changes in voice or meowing patterns. You likely know your cat's unique language. The morning chirps, the happy trills, or the soft mew when they greet you. But what happens if that familiar melody suddenly becomes sharper, drawn out, or raspy? A cat that begins vocalizing louder or in a completely different pitch is trying to communicate something urgent. Shifts in vocal tone can signal severe stress, isolation, or acute physical pain. Research from the American Veterinary Medical Association indicates that cats frequently develop new vocal habits when they are in distress. If your cat starts talking in a foreign way, do not brush it off. Tip: record their meows on your phone. Compare them over a few days. If the sound is strained or excessive, book a vet appointment. Their voice is their only spoken language. We must learn to hear the nuance. Number 2. Excessive grooming or overlicking one-spot. Cats are renowned for their cleanliness. However, when grooming becomes an obsession, it is no longer about hygiene. It is about anxiety or pain management. If your cat relentlessly licks a specific area until the fur thins out or the skin becomes inflamed, consider that a major red flag. The Cornell Feline Health Center identifies this excessive grooming or psychogenic alopecia as a response to stress, nerve pain, or allergies. Tip: try to distract them with a toy or a change of scenery. If the behavior persists, ask your vet to rule out parasites, skin infections, or environmental stressors. Number 3. Loss of interest in favorite toys or activities. Has your energetic hunter suddenly turned a cold shoulder to their favorite feather wand or laser pointer? This isn't just laziness or aging. It could mean they are feeling physically unwell or emotionally low. Cats rarely fake their enthusiasm. If they stop chasing, exploring, or greeting you at the door, their internal balance is off. Feline depression is a real condition, often triggered by chronic pain, illness, or shifts in the household dynamic. Tip: attempt a gentle reintroduction to play with soft movements, warm cuddles, or a new vantage point by a window. If they remain lethargic and disinterested, a health check is mandatory. Quick question: has your cat ever lost interest in play, and you didn't realize it was a symptom until later? Tell me in the comments. I read them all and will reply personally. Number 4. Hiding more than usual. We know cats cherish their privacy, but there is a distinct line between needing me time and total isolation. A cat that vanishes under the bed all day, even avoiding you, isn't trying to be mysterious. They are acting on an instinct to shield themselves because they feel vulnerable or weak. In the wild, displaying weakness attracts predators. So, when your cat hides, they are desperately trying to find safety. Tip: do not drag them out or scold them. Instead, make their hiding spot a sanctuary. Add a fuzzy blanket, leave some treats nearby, and speak in low, soothing tones. Let them come to you on their own terms. This behavior breaks my heart because it is a silent scream for security. They don't want to be alone. They just don't know how to ask for help. Number 5. Sleeping too much or too little. It's no secret that cats are professional sleepers. However, if your cat begins sleeping significantly more than their average, or conversely, can't seem to sleep at all, you need to pay attention. A drastic shift in sleep cycles often points to pain, hormonal imbalances, or emotional turmoil. Senior cats might sleep excessively due to arthritis or thyroid issues, while anxious cats may pace the halls at night. Tip: monitor their daily rhythm. Do they nap after breakfast as usual? Or are they wide awake and restless at 3 a.m.? Keep a small cat journal. You will spot the patterns before the problems escalate, the silent language of the body as we move past these initial signs. A profound truth emerges. Cats rarely cry for help with noise. They cry through silence, microactions, and subtle shifts that only a devoted owner can see. Imagine your cat trying to say, "I hurt, but I'm terrified to show it." This is why observation is the highest form of love. When you spot these details, you aren't just a pet owner. You are their guardian. Have you ever had a moment where you realized a behavior change was actually a cry for help? Share your story below. Your experience might help another viewer recognize the signs. Most people don't realize that cats evolved to mask their pain. In nature, a limp or a cry meant death. Even in your safe living room, that biological imperative remains. That is why they will purr, play, or feign sleep even when suffering. Number 6. Changes in posture or movement. One of the most telling ways cats display distress is through how they move or refuse to move. A thriving cat moves with confidence, tail held high and shoulders fluid. But if your cat begins walking low to the ground, hunching their back, or hesitating before jumps they used to master, it is often pain talking. The American Association of Feline Practitioners notes that arthritis or soft tissue injuries often manifest as hesitation long before a limp appears. Tip: if you notice stiffness or flinching when touched, stop urging them to jump. Provide ramps or steps. Comfort comes first. Diagnosis comes next. Number 7. Twitching tail or constantly flattened ears. Cats utilize their ears and tails as emotional radar dishes. When they are content, the tail is up and ears are forward. But if the tail flicks aggressively or the ears remain pinned back for hours, something is wrong. A constantly twitching tail isn't just attitude. It can signal pain, high anxiety, or overstimulation. Similarly, flattened ears can indicate a headache, dental pain, or inner ear infection. Tip: note when this happens. Is it during petting? After eating? Near loud noises? Identifying the trigger allows you to fix the environment. Remember, cats never fake tail signals. Number 8. Heavy breathing or open mouth panting. Cats are not small dogs. They do not pant to regulate body temperature in the same way. If you ever see your cat breathing heavily with their mouth open or their sides heaving, consider it a medical emergency. The AVMA emphasizes that open-mouth breathing in cats almost always signifies respiratory distress or heart issues. Tip: unless they just ran a marathon around the house or it is extremely hot, get them to a cool, calm area and call the vet immediately. This isn't drama. It is a life-saving precaution. Number 9. Changes in eyes. Dilated pupils or discharge. The eyes are the windows to a cat's health, yet often ignored. If your cat's pupils remain fully dilated even in a bright room, it can suggest pain or severe anxiety. Conversely, pinpoint pupils can signal fear or aggression. If you see discharge, cloudiness, or squinting, you may be dealing with infection or systemic pressure issues. The International Cat Care Association links eye changes to conditions like high blood pressure or glaucoma. Tip: check their eyes daily. They should be clear and symmetrical. Any change warrants a vet visit. A relaxed gaze indicates safety. A dilated, fixed stare often says, something is wrong. Please help. Number 10. Sudden weight loss or gain. Fluctuations in weight are easy to miss, particularly in fluffy breeds, but even a small percentage change is significant. Rapid weight loss can point toward kidney disease, diabetes, or thyroid issues. Sudden gain might indicate metabolic slowdown or depression eating. Vets suggest a monthly rib check. Tip: gently feel their torso. You should be able to feel the ribs, but not see them. Record these checks. Patterns tell a story that blood work might confirm later. Daily habits, the routine of health. Every one of these signs is a breach of trust. Your cat trusting you to see what they cannot say. Have you noticed how their body language shifts when you are upset? They mirror us. We must mirror them. Number 11. Ignoring food or treats. They once loved for a feline, Refusing a meal is rarely about stubbornness. It is one of the most reliable alarms that their system is down. Loss of appetite, anorexia, can stem from dental abscesses, nausea, or organ dysfunction. Cornell Feline Health Center warns that cats who skip meals for even 24 hours risk developing life-threatening liver complications, hepatic lipidosis. Tip: try warming the food to enhance the smell. If they still refuse after a day, this is a medical priority. They aren't being picky. They are physically unable to eat. Number 12. Drinking too much or too little water. Cats naturally have a low thirst drive. Therefore, any noticeable change in the water bowl is huge. Drinking excessively, polydipsia, is a classic sign of kidney failure or diabetes. Drinking too little leads to dehydration and urinary crystals. Tip: invest in a water fountain. Cats are instinctively drawn to moving water as it signals freshness. Observation check: is the water bowl emptying faster than usual? Let me know below, and I can point you toward resources. Number 13. Changes in litter box behavior. A healthy cat is fastidious and consistent. If they start missing the box, going too frequently, or vocalizing while urinating, it is never bad behavior. It is a cry for help. Straining or peeing outside the box can indicate a blockage or infection. The AFP warns that urinary blockages in males can be fatal within hours. Tip: never punish accidents. Check the environment first. Is the box clean? Is it private? If the box is fine, the cat is not. Get a vet check immediately. Number 14. Vomiting or hairballs more often. An occasional hairball is part of cat life. Weekly vomiting is not. Chronic vomiting can damage the esophagus and signals that the digestive system is rejecting nutrients. It could be allergies, IBD, or something worse. Tip: regular brushing and hairball gel help. But if they vomit food several times a week, do not assume it's just a cat thing. Their body is struggling. Number 15. Restlessness at night. If your cat begins pacing, yowling, or waking you up repeatedly, it might be more than the zoom eyes. Nighttime restlessness is often linked to hyperthyroidism, high blood pressure, or cognitive decline in seniors, sundowning. They may feel lost in the dark. Tip: keep a routine. Use night lights. Establish a calm evening ritual. Never ignore night cries. Often, they are saying they no longer feel safe in the dark. Emotional cries, the heart of the matter. Some signs don't show up in the litter box or the food bowl. They hide in the heart. These are the signs that reveal a cat's spirit is hurting. Number 16. Clinginess or separation. Anxiety: some cats become Velcro cats, following you everywhere and crying at closed doors. While cute, if it's sudden, it signals deep insecurity. They are afraid of losing their anchor, you. Behavioral specialists note that cat attachment is similar to that of human children. Tip: create calm departure rituals. Don't make a fuss when leaving. Show them that you always return. They need reassurance, not just company. Number 17. Sudden aggression without reason. A sweet cat that suddenly bites or hisses is likely in pain. The American Animal Hospital Association lists aggression as a top symptom of hidden injury. It is a defensive reaction to fear or agony, not a personality transplant. Tip: never punish the hiss. Find the trigger. Give them space to decompress. Aggression is just fear speaking loudly. Number 18. Loss of grooming or matted fur. When a cat stops grooming, they have given up on a basic joy. Grooming releases endorphins. A messy, matted coat means they are either too stiff to reach, arthritis, or too depressed to care. Tip: gently brush them. It's not just about tangles. It's about bonding and helping them feel clean and dignified again. Number 19. Staring blankly or acting out of it. Have you seen your cat stare at a wall, zoning out completely? This vacant look can signal cognitive dysfunction, dementia, or a seizure disorder. It's a look of confusion. Tip: speak softly. Keep their world predictable. That stare says, I am overwhelmed and confused. Number 20. The quiet cat that stops asking for you. This is the most heartbreaking sign. If your affectionate cat becomes distant, stops greeting you, and retreats into silence, it is often a sign of surrender. They may be too weak or sad to seek comfort. Tip: go to them. Sit near them without forcing contact. Offer your hand. Sometimes, love is just presence. Do not let the silence grow. It is humbling to realize how many ways our cats try to speak to us before they ever show a definitive symptom. They are subtle, patient, and endlessly hopeful that we will notice. You don't have to miss these signs anymore. You now know how their voice changes, how their body speaks, how their habits shift, and how their emotions cry out in silence. Take a deep breath. Look at your cat right now. Ask yourself, how can I make them feel seen today? Maybe it's a slower blink, a gentler touch, or just noticing a small change. The best gift isn't a toy. It's the peace of knowing they are understood. Thank you for spending this time with me, Orange. If this guide helped you see your cat in a new light, please like, share, and subscribe. Do it so that one more cat owner might learn to hear the whispers before they become cries.